So today is June the 10th, Friday, and it's the last lesson for math. You guys will be working on page 112 and 113.
Okay, so today I guess you will be learning about estimating quantities. So this is estimating groups of things, large groups of things, by creating what's called a reference. So if you look at the top of your page, it explains what a referent is. And what it is it's a smaller group of items that you find, and then you count how many items there are of that size, and then do your skip counting. So for example, here they have a whole bunch of dots, and they found a group of 10, so they're going to count by 10, so they made more groups of 10, and so their estimate was 40 dots. Now in the picture here again, they found a group of 10, so what you need to do is need to find more groups of 10. So now we've got 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these smaller amounts you can count, but you're still making groups or reference to help you do the counting. Now, where reference really come in handy is when you're um, counting items that are harder to see. So, for example, here's a container full of jelly beans, and they have circled or colored in a small amount. So they estimate that that is what 10 jelly beans look like. So what you need to do is you need to find circles of around the same size and count them up, and then multiply that by 10. Okay? Same with
It's right there. Yep, right there in the
oh
bottom.
yeah. So down here, I was just seeing what there's sticks, as you can call them, French fries. But they're circled here, so you've got to circle more groups without actually counting. Because you don't want to sit there and count, because it's wasting time, and honestly, it would be a lot harder, and you more opportunity to lose your count, which you don't want to do. When you get into the bigger groups, so the bigger groups of items, your reference become bigger, because it's actually easier to count by larger amounts than it is to count by ones. If you were to count, so for example, in this picture here, we have many things up here, and if you were to count those by one, you're going to be there all day, and you'll probably lose your count. So what they've done is they've circled what they think 100 would look like, and then they've circled other circles are roughly around the same size that looks like it has the amount. It's not going to be exact, and it's not supposed to be exact. So here they've done the same thing. They've circled 100, about 100 sticks.
So don't actually count them all.
No. So then what you're doing is you're just making your own circles roughly of about the same size. And then you're counting by 100s this time. Same with number 5, okay? And then number 6, that's a bonus question. You figure out what 100 might look like, and then you can make your own circles.
I remember doing something like this in school a lot, where they'd have like a big jar of candy, and then they say, guess how much, or estimate how many would be candies would be in the jar. And so you'd look at it and you say, well, I can count this amount in this section. This is my reference. And so how many of those do I think? And I have won 3 jars of candy in my life. Have you ever done that? Have you ever won a jar of
candy?
Actually,
I did too. Yeah. I remember way back in grade 3, I think.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Many years ago, and our teacher did the exact same thing, and I was the closest to the right amount.
Yeah. So we just taught them a trick, huh? If ever they go to something and they see a big jar, and then they are supposed to try to find out, okay, how many do you think is going to be in there? That's the trick. Find a referent and then multiply it that many times that you think it would fill it up for the jar. All right. So that's all you have to do for today. It's page 112 and 113. And then you're done, and you can enjoy the weather and have a great weekend.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.